Hello, I'm Daniel Harvill. I'm an attorney based out of Manassas, Virginia, and I serve clients in Virginia and Maryland. I was going to talk to you today a little bit about documents. In today's world, we have a lot of advertisements on TV and on the internet about template legal documents. They go on various brand names, but what they come down to is they're kind of like documents in a can, I call them. They provide to consumers last wills and testaments, deeds, contract forms, business setup forms, powers of attorney, things of that nature in a prepaid form document. And these are good documents. They're good starting points. They're prepared by very intelligent legal professionals, and a lot of thought goes into those templates. But unfortunately, they all have a little problem. The problem is that they're not designed for every client's circumstance. They're not designed with that client's particular or peculiar needs in mind. They're templates. And they're good templates, but they're not always good contracts. They're not always good last wills and testaments. They're not always good powers of attorney because they don't take into account that client's particular needs. So oftentimes I get somebody who comes to me and perhaps they have a contract, for example, that they got off of a prepaid form document, a pre-prepared form document. They bring it to me and they had some peculiar circumstances in their situation, and they might have written in a lot of extra terms in there. And so I get the document and they want me to enforce it, and unfortunately, since it wasn't prepared by a legal professional, there's ambiguities in it, or it has unintended consequences, or language that they used, which was good for conversation, didn't come across so well once it was written into the document. And that creates problems for enforcement. It creates problems for making sure the document does what you want it to do. So usually what I tell people, or what I ask people really, is what do you do for a living? Say for example I have someone who designs software. And so I ask them what do they do for a living. They say I design software. I always tell them, you know what would happen to me if I tried to write some software? Nobody's computer would work within 100 miles of me because I don't know how to do it. I don't do it every day. It's not something I do for a living. In the same way, contracts, last wills and testament, powers of attorney, these types of important legal documents need to be prepared by legal professionals with an eye towards that client's particular goals, wants, and needs. And that's very important, and it makes sure that the document comes out in a way that the document actually does what you want it to do. So I hope you'll come to me to look at your documents and to prepare your documents. If you've got a document you prepared yourself and you're worried it might have some problems, I'll take a look at it for you, see if we can fix it up. If you have a document you want to get prepared, it's best to have an attorney do it first, because oftentimes that'll be less expensive than fixing it after a problem's already developed. So I hope you'll let me look at your documents. Give me a call. You can reach me at 703-485-3111. That's my office line. Or you can check out my website at www.danielaharvillpllc.com. Thank you.